If you think the quarterback drama in Cleveland has already reached its peak, think again, because what's happening right now might be the wildest chapter yet. Kevin Stefanski knows Dillon Gabriel is nowhere near Shedeur Sanders' level, and everyone watching knows it too. Yet somehow, unbelievably, Stefanski has slammed the door shut on his backup quarterback. And fans are running out of patience. So let's break down exactly why the situation is heating up fast and why the next game could change everything. Even though Shedeur Sanders is technically the backup quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, you would never know it by watching the way this team is being coached. Kevin Stefanski has practically erased him from the picture. There's no indication he plans to use him anytime soon, even while Dillon Gabriel continues putting up performances that leave fans shaking their heads. At this point, it feels like the only scenario where Sanders gets a chance is if the current starter goes down with an injury. Next Sunday's matchup is going to be a defining moment for Stefanski's experiment with Gabriel. It will be their first home game since October 19th, when the Browns beat the Miami Dolphins, and the energy from the crowd is going to be intense. But if Gabriel repeats the same struggles he's been showing, the fans inside that stadium might start demanding a quarterback change. And that type of pressure could finally force Stefanski to open the door for Sanders. It's worth remembering how Dillon Gabriel even got his first opportunity. It happened in Week 2, ironically against the Baltimore Ravens. The Browns were getting blown out in the fourth quarter, and Stefanski pulled Joe Flacco and threw in the third-round rookie. So don't be shocked if history repeats itself. The stage is lining up in a strangely familiar way. When you look at the actual football side of things, the gap between Gabriel and Sanders becomes impossible to ignore. Gabriel's mistakes have been on full display. He simply doesn't look like a quarterback capable of elevating the Browns' offense. Social media is filled with clips of his performance against the New York Jets, overthrows, underthrows, sloppy footwork. Nothing about it resembles an NFL-level quarterback. It's become painfully clear. As for Shedeur Sanders, the real victim in this entire situation, his resume speaks for itself. At Colorado, especially in his final season, he was a vertical high-production passer with more than 4,000 yards and 37 touchdown passes. Scouts projected him as a first-round talent. So when he slid all the way to the fifth round, at pick 144, it shocked a lot of people. And watching him sit on the bench now, even while the starter is struggling, feels even more unacceptable. And this is where the pressure on Kevin Stefanski becomes real. His job is on the line, yet he refuses to give Sanders even a sliver of opportunity. Former Browns legend Josh Cribbs said it perfectly on The Dog Show. He pointed out the obvious difference between the two quarterbacks, saying, "I think Shedeur Sanders can make the throws that Dillon Gabriel isn't able to." And he's right. There's a reason Dillon Gabriel was never projected as a third-round selection. In many mock drafts, he showed up as a fifth-round guy, or even lower. But the Browns chose to take a chance on him anyway, and despite everything we've seen, every mistake, every struggle, he remains Stefanski's #1 option. For now. The Browns are sitting on a first-round level talent, yet they're rolling with a quarterback who hasn't proven he can win at this level. Something has to give. Sunday could be the day it all changes, and if Stefanski keeps ignoring what's right in front of him, this season might slip away faster than anyone expects. Let me know in the comments, should Shedeur Sanders finally get his shot? And if he does, could he save the Browns' season?